afternoon. An introduction of how I got into the industry. Great to see you, and a big thank you to Paula and the team at Trade Decorator for pulling this off. My name is Jamie Mintram, the founder of AppyQuote Painter and Decorator. I got into this industry because of a breakdown in my family, and my parents divorced and my granddad used to come down and help me decorate. There's the man himself, a great man. I learned a lot from my granddad. By the age of 16, I had decorated my entire family home. Actually, there was a story once. I'd missed one of my exams because I was too busy glossing a door or something like that, so I was late for my science exam, I think. But I don't regret that anyway. I wouldn't be here today if I hadn't focused on what I did. By the age of 18, I had also decorated my nan and granddad's entire house. I think I enjoyed my nan's cooking more than the decorating, so that's why I used to go around there. So yeah, I'm forever grateful for both of them, particularly my granddad, for showing me the ropes, so to speak, and getting me into the industry. His standard of decorating was always a DIY standard, so to speak. Let's just say that he didn't know what a splice was, more just stick two pieces of paper together and hopefully it would work out for the best. But it was a seed, and it was a seed to start in the industry. And as I said, I'd be forever grateful for that. In 2002, I worked for a firm based in Guildford, doing projects in London. One of the projects we did was the Vinopolis, the wine museum, which was a large project and is now a museum to visit and taste wines and sample wines, so that was an amazing project to be involved in. In 2003 I applied for an apprenticeship role and did my MVQ level 2, so the qualifications were there, and worked for a company based in Esher in Surrey. It was really there that I learned the art of decorating and the quality of decorating. As I said, always grateful to my granddad for the basic skills that he gave me as a painter and decorator, but it was really on the company based in Esher that I learned how to decorate the necessary skill set to please customers, and that business is still going today. What I have learned working with homeowners for the last 20 years, the customer is always right. Actually, they're not. I can say that because they're not here today. Their home is their castle, which is true. Particularly in this country, they take a lot of care in their homes. Customers text you on day 6 asking where their quote estimate is. Something about day 6. I know what it is. The reason is the customer expects to receive it within 7 days. Now, when quotations and estimates get sent beyond 7 days, that's when you start getting hassled. Where is my quote and estimate? They expect fast turnarounds. Customers make an emotional decision first over a price decision. In the industry, a lot of us think it's based on price, they're going to choose the cheapest price. That's actually not the case. Anyone that buys anything makes an emotional decision over price first. So we need to get that out of our heads. Customers like to know you care about their project, so following up is important. After years of working in their various professions, customers have a certain level of knowledge about language, and it's linked to the job they do. They have got to a certain level of authority in their own profession to even afford a tradesperson to come into their house. So they understand and they know good language. Goes on to that point. Homeowners expect good language. It's what they're used to. First impressions count. Someone once told me, learn how to communicate, because the minute you open your mouth, you tell the world who you really are. And the same goes with your quote and estimate. When you're presenting yourself to the homeowner, you're actually telling them more about you and your company than you realise. Not just the work you do and the portfolio you've got and the Instagram account you've got. A solution was needed, built with a tradesperson and their customer in mind. There was a lot of software solutions on the market built for the tradesperson, and they seem to miss out that the end receiver of that documentation is the homeowner. Here is some feedback from a customer on our proposals, a testimony to the impact our proposals have on homeowners.
The initial conversation we had, very clear, people might like the way we pitched the company. Obviously then came around and quoted, and from there built us quite a detailed document specifying the work, all the constituent parts of the work and how that tied back to the price, which was really clear. And I think for me, that just meant I was able to see exactly what you thought you were doing, what I thought you were doing. I think that allowed the job, meant then the work was very clear, the job went very smoothly. And that stood in to some other companies I spoke to where, sometimes it was just brief emails saying here's the price. You've got a couple of different people to choose from. It's much better to go with something where you've got a lot. Obviously put the effort in, taking the time to do the document. Just made it a very easy decision for me.
So that was a customer that we did a project for. He's based on 3 documentations. And as he clearly said, it made it an easy decision for him. So the proposals that AppyQuote have impact.
Most people learn at school how to put a sentence together. Good writing is good communication. Good communication is good customer service. Good customer service moves the wheels of commerce. Good customer service means repeat customer and recommendations. Good communication is simple and effective, but we all know how much time simple takes. And writing like this takes you away from working on your core skill for a day job. Ever had a prospect client push back on your quote? Lack of detail can often lose you work. Detailed quotes or estimates will win you work. Finding the right words when you are tired. It's that miscommunication that can so easily derail a brilliant business. Who wants to be left arguing? And of course, you end up painting the extra one. Using AppyQuote's professionally written copy and systemized processes frees you up to run your business. Our proposals versus the competition. Here you can see a competition's proposal on the left-hand side. Lack of detail in specification, it may just say paint the lounge or paint the walls or ceiling. On the right-hand side, start with a 2-page cover letter selling you and your business, the USPs, starting with the estimate or quote, full detailed breakdown of the proposal and specifications, detailed, elaborated specifications that have impact on your homeowner's decision making, whether to choose you to do the business with. Professional terms and conditions written by lawyers to protect your business should you need it. How and why AppyQuote was developed? AppyQuote was developed for many reasons, but here are just 2. Number 1, to solve the pain points of those just like me. Number 2, there wasn't a solution on the market that catered for my needs. AppyQuote was founded in 2018 and was developed whilst running an existing trade business, because it was important for me to stay close to the problem. There were solutions to create fast quotes, but not detailed or professional quotes. AppyQuote is a proven system in an existing trade business. Dyslexia is a common problem in the industry. Over 20,000, probably way more. I used to write quotes and incorrect spellings. For example, eaves and fascia. How embarrassing. That was. Slight story there. We did a project for a financial advisor, and he said, great proposal, we want to go ahead with business, but look, there's spelling mistakes here on the quote or estimate. Now, that made me quite embarrassed, to be honest, and that's not our fault. This is something that AppyQuote eradicates and helps trade people. The app's fastest, most detailed professional proposal on the market, consisting of over 4,000 words in under 3 minutes. Can your current solution do that? Specifications that break down the job process, hundreds of pre-written services, detailed and elaborated work processes, completely editable and can be customized to your business.
Everything is controlled from services in terms of your specifications and your detailed output on your quotes and estimates. What I mean by that is your specifications and job descriptions is controlled from services on the desktop. So if I click into interior, you can see I've got a pretty substantial list here of all the things to do with interior decorating. Now these are our main headings in terms of the work to be done. For example, ceilings, and then we have more subheadings, specifications that are linked under painting ceilings matte emulsion, painting ceilings silk emulsion, and so on. When I click into ceilings matte emulsion, I can view move up and down depending on view. I can see the entire specification, detailed, elaborated specification, customers and prospect to do the business with. I can also service if I want to. If this is not something I particularly do as part of my working processes, I a new specification, and that will save everything that I want in terms of being able to use these services on the desktop when quoting, estimating, and on the app.
Adding materials and editing them is quick. As prices go up and things change, you can do this extremely quickly. No need for notebooks anymore. Never miss an important note again. Take voice notes.
Right, as specified that coving will be going in the master bedroom and ensuite bathroom. New skirting boards will be primed. Right, as specified that coving will be going in the master bedroom and ensuite bathroom. New skirting boards will be primed.
We have built AppyQuote for all platforms. AppyQuote comes with 11 pre-written emails done by professional copywriters. Email number 1, proposal being prepared. Just to let your customer know that you care about their project. Email 2, decline proposal. You may not want every quote or estimate that you see. It may not be the right fit for your business. Email 3, planned start date. Email 4, confirmed start date. Email 5, your proposal for decorating work. Email 6, unforeseen delay. We all get them within the business. Email 7, new start date. Email 8, getting ready for decorating, telling your customer what you want them to do for you. Email 9, follow-up 1. Email 10, follow-up 2. Email 11, follow-up 3. Chasing the business, telling your customer that you care about their project and increasing your win ratios. Your bespoke cover letter. The best £150 I've ever spent on my trade business. AppyQuote is not just a quote and estimating platform. AppyQuote is a customer acquisition system for your business. Finally, a software solution for trade businesses designed with you and your customers in mind. At AppyQuote, we believe in sending proposals, not basic quotes and estimates that have no impact on your prospect's decision making when deciding to choose your company over competitors. What's the point in even going to see a potential client in the first place if the follow-up is a substandard quote or estimate that will probably get ignored and thrown in the bin? Your customers are professional people, and we know professional people respond well to professionally written communications. It's what they're used to. It makes them feel comfortable and confident that everything will go according to plan. AppyQuote connects tradespeople to copywriters because good copy sells. A bespoke cover letter tailored to your business in a completely unique service. Our proposals are designed to build trust and is a proven system in an existing trade business. Winning business is about winning relationships. Good relationships are built on good communication. Your cover letter will consist of your working processes, company strengths, testimonials, references, accreditations, and unique selling points. Our copywriters will undertake an interview-style process with you to fully understand your business, extract your unique selling points to gain maximum impact when presenting yourself to customers. AppyQuote bridges the communication gap by bringing office-style quality writing, communication without you having to lift a finger. AppyQuote is built for you by one of you who understands you, your business, and your customers. See the results for yourself, stay ahead of the competition, and download AppyQuote today.
That process is executed by connecting tradespeople to our copywriter, which is instantly done. This is the future of AppyQuote and technology in the industry. Technology is changing the world, and AppyQuote will be at the forefront of that. So we're looking to execute some of the modern technology that exists, and we're doing a lot of R&D and research into what's capable in the marketplace. Artificial intelligence. So we have a lot of repeat processes as a trade business, and with the help of AI, it can actually speed up the working processes and remember a lot of our working processes. For example, if a job was this size and this dimension and it took this long to do it, AI can really help with that. There was a time in my life I used to go around with a notebook, and after each window I did, I would write down how long it took, and surprise, surprise, after about 2 weeks of doing that process, I'd give up, because it's not easy to document that and to continually document that. But AI can do that work for you. Video quoting. Do we ever have to drive to an estimate again? So particularly at the moment, with the diesel prices going up, £150 to fill up a tank. This is money that we use on a monthly basis. So I trialed video consultation and quoting during the pandemic, and I know some other people did as well. And it's just a case of executing the right technology to be able to do that. And it worked. Some people accepted quotes and estimates based on just a video consultation. NFC, near field communications. This is the same technology as contactless payments. Before we leave a project, can we get paid for an invoice just through tapping each other's phone? Yes, we can. And also this technology is relevant to e-profiles and a database linked to your portfolio. So instantly you'd be able to get your portfolio to another customer's phone just by tapping it using NFC technology. Drones to view external projects faster and easier. They are coming down in price as time goes on, but they will be more accessible through technology and maybe supply and demand of drones through AppyQuote. Now I'm going to introduce you to foundation members. Your chance to come on board and help shape AppyQuote. You want to become a foundation member? The future is very bright. It's much easier and faster to speak into your phone rather than clicking, scrolling, or typing. Imagine the possibilities. This is also something that we're working on, linked to a voice technology and controlling the quotation through voice alone. One of the interesting things about this functionality is we go to view a job and sometimes we have an hour's drive to get home. Now the phone and the hands-free system enables you to potentially build up your proposal using up your free time to actually do the quote or estimate or do other admin functionalities. Having said that, with the technology that's available, AppyQuote will always be built out, taking into consideration that a large percentage of our customers and homeowners can be elderly. So we have to think about that category of homeowner basically. For example, some customers say, I haven't even got an email address, can you post me the document? Introducing you to TradeServe. TradeServe is going to be a subsidiary business of AppyQuote, a marketplace of products, services and education in one platform. And the reason is because software cannot solve all of our problems. It's impossible. We want to build a community, types of services, virtual assistant and telephone answering service to take some of the admin pressures off. Google AdWords and targeted marketing through KPIs. So one of the frustrations is spending a lot of money with lead generation companies and then not actually measuring it for you, or you measuring it yourself, or it takes a long time for you to measure that. So we need much more targeted marketing in the industry. Health and safety consultant, surveying, insurance. These are actually all our first stage investors within AppyQuote. They're experts in their own industry and field. Decorating materials, specialist paints. Education would be around free content and value on growing your business. Paid content around social media and training courses. TradeServe will be a community for the benefit of all. Here's what our customers are saying about us. We had Paul Phoenix here yesterday. Just thought I would let you know how we are getting on with AppyQuote. Our win ratio on our quotes has gone up by 27% since we've been using the app, so that's great. On the left-hand side is our App Store reviews and some more happy customer feedback from Barry Marsh. Daniel Roth is quoting a bugbear for you.
It's the worst part of the job in my eyes. Sitting down and working out quotes and stuff is not something I like doing, to be honest with you.
What was your initial reaction when you saw that one document and how you used it to send your quotes to one of your clients?
Really detailed to where I don't have to think too much as well. Don't have to jot down absolutely everything and try and send it over to the customer.
And it's some key information there about your company, your quotes compared to competitors that are going in quoting against you. If you use that and they don't use that, that may put you ahead of your competition.
100%, yeah. Because I don't think many people are that professional about quoting. I mean, it's got to the stage where some people just send over a text message with, this is how much I'm charging. Are you happy with it? If not, then okay, I'll do it. But yeah, having a more professional quoting system will help you win a lot more jobs.
What's the biggest?
James from Royal Berkshire.
Money in spending hours in the evening, winning job,
Yeah.
with manufacturer,
Yeah.
spend hours and not even get the job. A lot of clients start to know the ins and outs of exactly what you're doing from stage 1 to stage 6. When you finish writing that out constantly every time, that all you're happy doing
Yeah.
is an absolute nightmare.
Did you look at anything else on the market?
I'm on QuickBooks and I've been on Joist and platforms like that. And to be honest, they look very good. They do this standard platform with regards to quoting. But it just looks too minimal. It doesn't look like there's enough information. It doesn't tell you enough about the job. You end up still inputting all the data that you still need. When I come across AppyQuote, all the data's there with every single step, so then there's no arguments regarding what you're going to get paid for, what you've got to charge for, what the client expected, and what you didn't expect, and what you didn't expect. So everything's there. Where in other applications, I haven't seen that.
Do you think it would win you the business?
Oh, 100%, I would win a lot more. Because I win a few anyway, but it's only because I spend so much time writing out per job exactly what I do was what. And
Yeah.
when it's there in front of me and there's even more information, it makes the client more at ease and then I'll in turn win more work.